I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I mean, Hitler had an opinion too. Doesn't mean it's right.
Oh my
anyway,
God. Oh my God. Now I'm being compared to Hitler. Okay.
I mean, y'all both do hate. I'm not having the same amount of hate in y'all blood though. What's up, War Room Nation? Welcome to Operation Battle Rap, brought to you by War Room Sports. I'm your host, as always, Jimmy, the Bob Costas of Battle Rap. And right now, we're about to recap the DNA and Chilla Jones battle on URLTV.tv. At the round table tonight, I got Marlon from Straight Shot Battle Rap. What's good, Marlon?
What's going on? I just want to say happy anniversary to my wife. Love you.
I would slander you, but I know she's going to watch this. We got the Skip Bayless of Battle Rap. Kyrie, what's good?
Nothing much. Shout out the real deal. I think Jordan pushed off too.
Hutchman, what's good, homie?
Nothing, man, chilling. Let's get it.
Man.
Yeah, don't say that shit.
We got the homie Eddie Billy from Savoy Media Group.
What's up, y'all?
This man is dangerous right now with the pen. He's like, you know what I mean, the top blogger right now in terms of battle rap. And I see you getting a lot of response to those articles, man.
Yeah.
So we need you to keep slandering people.
Kid Man Daddy called me.
Yeah, man. Yo, did y'all peep that? Y'all peep Big Gerald responded?
Yeah, Big Gerald responded.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yo, Big Gerald agreed with me.
I mean, it is what it is, though. He kept it a bean. Anyway, let's jump into this battle with DNA and Chilla Jones. And by the way, we're going to put his article in the description box of this video so y'all can see what we're talking about. But DNA Chilla Jones, this battle, I've been online arguing since it dropped. I mean, it even came to the point where I dropped like a solo little blog talking about performance versus bars because of all the arguments I had about this battle. This battle right here, honestly, is one of the battles where, I mean, I've seen people 3-0 on both sides. I've seen people 2-1 on both sides. I've seen actual battle rappers disagree about who won this battle. And, so let's just jump right into it. I want to get everybody's opinion on this. And I'm going to start with Marlon. Of course I'm going to put you on the spot, good brother. So you can start us off with the hate.
Spot.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's going to be too much hate. It was 2-1 Chilla.
Okay.
I gave it 2-1 Chilla. A lot of people talk that 3-0 nonsense. I think they foolish. I guess the bars went over their head. I mean, Chilla killed it. The only reason why I didn't make it a 3-0 is because second round, Chilla didn't know when to shut the hell up.
I mean, we get into that later. I'm going to skip Bayless. I have no clue what he's going to say because we didn't talk about this battle at all. I'm going to see what the Hutchman has to say, though. Hutchman, who you got winning this battle? What's the score?
I also have Chilla winning 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
This is, like you said, a struggle with bars over performance and everything. And that's why I gave it, I believe it was the second round with the because of DNA's freestyle. It was like he took the his Young Ill freestyle segment and made it better. Like he didn't say like what he want to do with me like he did every time with Young Ill.
Yeah.
So I gave extra points for that, but the bars was definitely there from Chilla. It's just
I thought the freestyle was real basic.
I can't.
It's funny because when it comes to freestyles and battles, sometimes cats like giving credit just for doing it because it's like a lost art. But I agree with Marlon. Not saying that his was, but sometimes freestyles be trash. But the fact that they do it, people be like, "Oh, he freestyle." Every freestyle ain't a good freestyle.
Yeah, that's true. Because some people try it and fail.
Yeah. But you got a 2-1 Chilla, nonetheless, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go back to Kyrie, man. How do you see this battle, yo? Who you got winning this battle, and what's the score?
I got this 2-1 Chilla.
You still thinking, though?
I am still thinking, actually. I am. It's 2-1 either way for me, I think. But at this moment, I'm going to go with Chilla.
Okay, all right.
I did have a 2-1 DNA at one point, but,
Wow.
Okay.
If we'd have done this last week, it might have been DNA.
The boy was getting Don DeMarco's because he took his tooth out. I mean, damn.
I don't count Don DeMarco's. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you know what, though? It was a lot of hype, though. Boy said the real DNA is back, and, like, the crowd...
Don DeMarco!
Yeah, so anyway. Yo,
I took my tooth out. Bang, bang.
Let's go to Eddie, man. Eddie, what was your opinion of this battle? How'd you score it and why?
I got DNA 2-1. The reason being is because I found myself tuning Chilla out. Honestly, I really didn't get to like really listen and digest his bars because it was boring to me.
Okay,
and I just found myself tuning them out.
Extremely.
I can feel that.
I respect that, and I'm glad somebody on this panel actually said that because I got Chilla 2-1 and possibly 3-0 to be honest with you, but like I said, I know a lot of people who feel the same way as Eddie. They said that he was boring, but you also know that people look at battles for different things, and I'm like a bar fanatic. It's to the point where we be in our different groups, whether we're in Unbiased 750 and Marlon's group. Straight shot, we be writing out the bars. And when I wrote out some of the stuff that Chilla was saying, yo, he was so heavy lyrically, yo. It was one of the best lyrical. Put it like this. I told someone out there, I said, Chilla is the best writer in battle rap. I'm not saying he's the best battle rapper, but in terms of stuff he writes, yo, pound for pound, he's the best writer in battle rap. Seriously.
Yo, if he like ghostwrite for Tay-Rock or something?
No, I think he ghostwrites. I think he ghostwrites for L. Ron Hubbard because like some of the stuff he puts together, man. Like, yo, Chilla Jones is a Scientologist. But anyway, Eddie, let's get back to you, because you do have DNA. You're the only one on this panel that has DNA. Kyrie flip-flopped, and I've seen a lot of people do that as well.
Yeah.
You said basically you didn't even get a chance to get into his bars because he bored you, right?
Yeah, I think what I look for in a battle, I look for like 50. I'll probably look for 60% bars, 40% performance. And in a live battle, like especially if I pay for it to go see a battle, I don't want to be trying to figure out what you said like 2 and 3 and look at the battle 6, 7 times to figure out something. I just want to like give it to me that like.
I mean, no, and I understand what you're saying because, like I said, I've talked to people about this particular battle, which stemmed this whole debate. And as a matter of fact, I'll also put the video, the bars versus performance, in this video as well. But see, I'm different when it comes to battles. I'm probably like 90% bars and 10% performance. Because I like the Easter egg. I like the fact that I can watch your battle. Like, put it like this. I probably watch JC and Chilla, like, yo, every week. I know that sounds crazy, and it sounds like I have no life.
No, that's a dope battle. It's probably one of the best battles this year.
I really watch it. It's a shame how many views it had. That joint should have like 3 million. But
yeah,
I watched it this week and actually posted it in the group. Like, yo, I'm still catching bars from this battle. Like, it's ridiculous.
Right.
And this is what I mean when I say that he's the best writer, because not only does he have the schemes and punches here and there, but they all connect. Right. Not too many people do that. They don't connect. They'll do a scheme about this and scheme. His schemes connect, and they're like, yo, it's ridiculous. So for me, I'm probably 90-10 the other way. So I guess this battle depends upon how you watch a battle. You said you're 60-40.
Right.
You know, now we're breaking down ratios. You're 60% bars, 40% performance. So now I'm gonna ask everybody, what's their breakdown? Hutchman, when you watch a battle, how do you break it down in terms of bars and performance?
I'm probably 70-30 bars performance. Like, it was basically his performance, Chilla's or lack thereof, in my opinion. For Chilla is the reason why it wasn't a 3-0 because, like you said, the bars was ridiculous. Not to say DNA didn't have them, but if you just, it was like ridiculous. Too many of them.
Yeah, just
complex. Complexity of them. The subject matter, like finding bars within his subject matter, like
yo, double schemes.
Yeah, like,
are you serious? All right, Kyrie, how about you? What, if you had to break down how you look at battles, what's your percentage?
I think I like 70-30. That sounds about right.
But you,
I mean, DNA had bars, maybe not as many as Chilla, but it showed the difference between a seasoned vet and a PG.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, Chilla, even if you're going to have those schemes and really have to think about them, his pacing is horrible.
I mean, I agree with that, and I mean, I've seen him say the same thing.
His pacing is terrible.
He has to work on his pacing.
I mean, if you look at the difference between him and Daylight does the same thing where you're going to have to watch it a couple times to get some of the stuff he says, but he doesn't stop every 10 seconds and pause for 3 minutes.
And if I had any criticism of him, it would be that, because even watching the JC battle, and it's funny because I never noticed it until watching this battle, he kind of did the same thing in the JC battle. You know what I mean, in terms of his pacing, but he also admitted that's something that he has to work on.
His pacing stinks.
Yeah, but like, and you're right, bar for bar, like it's just out of this world. Now let me go to Marlon and get your percentage.
I'm gonna have to go with 70-32. I mean,
Everybody on their 70-30, y'all.
I mean, I was kind of juggling. It was either 70-30 or 80-20. I mean, bars are important to me. Bars are important. Definitely more important than performance. I'm not gonna put them close like Eddie, where it's 60-40, because I mean, there's some people like Hitman, for instance. He got performance, but his bars is subpar.
Damn.
It is what it is, man.
I think YouTube is a saving grace for people like Chilla Jones, though.
But you know what, though?
It depends on your ability. It depends on your ability to catch the bars the first time you see it.
But nobody can catch his bars like the first time you see it.
I caught his bars. I have not watched that battle more than once.
Well, you also caught him because we was writing them all out for you, and you were standing right there like I did.
Right. I don't think anybody can catch all his bars.
You caught
one look.
Now you said you caught everything the first time watching it.
I'm not gonna say I caught everything. I'm about to say I caught everything. I'm not saying I caught everything.
Yeah, but that's why
I caught enough to say he won that battle.
Yeah, but that's why YouTube is a saving grace, because then you can go back and listen to his bars. If it was just judged live, then it would be DNA.
Hold on. But Eddie, that's the point I was trying to make. This isn't like, the early 90s or late 90s where we watched them in the park or even in different venues.
Right.
There's no YouTube. The fact is, these battles live on YouTube a lot longer than what happens in the building.
Right. Well, you know what?
Conceited loses every battle in the building. But then when it gets to camera, he kills people. So it's like these battles live on YouTube a lot longer. So if you were an artist, would you perform for the crowd there, or would you perform for YouTube? Because at the end of the day,
it all depends. Because my thing with Chilla is that I don't like MCs who make their bars way too complex. Like if you take a person like Lux for example, Lux, like you could look at this battle twice.
You don't open the door.
I know, right? You can look at this battle twice, but for the most part, you can look at this battle twice and be like, okay, what he said was deep, and I get it. But Chilla, you gotta like listen to it like 6 and 7 times, and I don't want to look at a battle like that.
Of it.
What about B Magic? You got B Magic that's like that, and not only is it because
B Magic is
different though.
But B Magic is just like non-stop. So you gotta take it back.
But most of B Magic's bars, I get when the first time I see it.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow.
Because this
Chilla stuff, I'm just like, what the? He reaches to me. He reaches way too much to me.
Well, Chilla does reach. He does reach.
And I think, like Jazz said, it's a fine line between having like a great scheme and reaching. And I think he reaches.
He does reach a lot.
No,
I don't know.
The schemes is a lot different too. Like B Magic, he punches a lot. Like,
no, I understand
that. Schemes. So you can get, like, if somebody constantly punching, you can get majority of that, which is why he's as good on one of the few that's as good if you rewatch his battles than if you watch it in the building. And it's harder with like scheme work, like a lot of scheme work. It is because, like Eddie's saying, sometimes it's a reach. And it's because of the subject matter. The only reason is because, okay, he talking about football players. Okay, all right, I catch that. But sometimes it is a reach. And as Marlon said, sometimes the reach is enough to be like, no.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna tell you like this, right? Now I'm a hip hop junkie, hip hop historian. I've seen a lot of people perform live, right? And I'm also a huge Nas fan. Right, but I've also seen Busta Rhymes perform live, but I've never seen a live show quite like Busta Rhymes. But at the end of the day, there's only so many times you'll go see someone live. The actual music, lives a lot longer. Whether it's CD, MP3, whatever it is. So in terms of me listening over and over again, I'd rather listen to a Nas than say a Busta Rhymes. But in terms of live performance, it isn't close. Nas puts me to sleep, and he's probably one of my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
But at the end of the day, that music lives a lot longer than any kind of going to see a live performance. And that's the thing, I'm really into bars. One of the reasons I gravitated towards battle rap and in general, even going back to the Smack DVDs, was this is one of the last places to get real lyricism. I mean, hip hop has been commercialized. I mean, it's still great stuff on the underground. I listen to underground rap damn near every day, but like just in terms of getting good quality lyricism, this is where it is, and a lot of people know that this is where the lyricism lives.
Mhm.
So I really don't care how great a performer you are if your bars suck, because I'm listening for the bars. I mean, it's to the point now, like, yo, and the thing is, like, we're not the average battle rap fans. We're fanatical about it, and Kyrie will tell you we've gotten to the point. We've gotten to the point where Kyrie will tell you that we straight will take the John off of YouTube and just listen to him because we want to hear bars. So if I'm just listening to your bars and I'm not even looking at the screen, I don't even see your performance anyway.
I usually do that before I judge a battle anyway. I usually put it on my phone in MP3 form.
Yeah.
Listen to it.
And let me stop saying that before, you know, we start getting the cease and desist and all that. But at the end of the day, this is how fanatical we are about the culture and how we listen to these battles. So I've seen Kyrie in the streets in Philadelphia where he's like riding around listening to like random, even Kyrie listens to some whack shit. Anyway, he'll be listening to like Soul Khan versus Madness and like just listening to the bars and not watching it. You know what I'm saying? So this is the kind of fans that we are. So with that being said, I'm completely bar heavy. So I saw this battle that way, but I do understand that everybody doesn't watch for the same thing. And
but
that
you know
was
what, though?
That was very evident in this battle.
Even with performance, you can like not see it and listen to it and know that they perform well. And like sometimes with performance too, the way they say things makes even if they say a subpar bar, the way they say it can be like, wow, I like the way he said it. You know what I mean? So I think for me, the way you deliver is just almost just as equally as important as what you say.
Squidward's clarinet.
I get
except for that one.
I get that, right? And you know, again, shout out to all the groups out there. Shout out to Marlon's group, Straight Shot Battle Rap. Check that out on Facebook. Shout out to Unbiased 750, but also on the Google Plus group, the Battle Rap Culture group. I was having a discussion, and you can again watch the other video. The homie Perfecto Jeffrey, but also it was the homie Dante.
Perfecto.
He saw this battle. Dante saw this battle like 2-1 DNA. And I respect his opinion, even though we disagree damn near in every battle. So I don't think anyone's crazy when they say DNA, because again, people watch these battles, you know, for different reasons. Like, so, and DNA and Chilla are both like friends to the room. They've both been on the show. So, you know what I'm saying? They're friends to the room. But at the end of the day, I'm a bar fanatic. So that's how I judge this battle.
Who do you think has both? It's probably the closest to having both completely.
Lux.
Of course.
Tell him, Kari. Of course.
Let me preface that by saying,
I'm gonna take Lux out there.
How about let's say active battler, someone has battled in the last year.
I was saying that to make you mad.
Sarate, Warate, Sarate on the running count.
I think clips. I would say clips.
No, you know what? It probably is clips, yo.
I would say clips because he has 50-50.
I would say Daylight.
No,
Yo, he delivered the Reading Rainbow theme song, and niggas went crazy.
I can see that.
But you know.
But he delivered the Reading Rainbow theme song, man.
Daylight can get his own blog.
It's just
take a look. It's in a book. I'm reading Rainbow. Like,
no,
really?
But you know what though? All jokes aside though, I think that Eddie may be right. Only problem is if we can get Clips to write 3 good rounds though, then they be dangerous.
Yeah, true.
We can get Clips to take something serious, but he might be right with that because
he ain't did that since Summer Madness 2.
You know what I mean?
One of them, actually.
Cats may not recognize this now, but like again, we've been watching battle raps for years. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not a young cat. So, thing is, back in the day, that's what Serious Jones was. That's why he's considered a legend, although people may not consider him a legend. Like, a lot of these young cats like don't understand the history. The reason Serious Jones is considered a legend is because he was one of those guys that had both bars and performance. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
And he could freestyle crazy.
And he could freestyle.
I think he beat Mook.
He beat Mook, though. You think everybody beat Mook?
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't beat Mook, though.
Kyrie,
no, come on, man.
Of course, Eddie gonna say he didn't beat Mook.
Jones has beat Mook.
Okay, hold up, Eddie.
Check out the delivery on dot on your head, dot on your face, dot on your dot on.
Hold on.
Delivery.
Eddie, did J Mills beat Mook?
Nah, I don't think he beat Mook either. I think the only person that probably beat Mook was Lux. That's it.
What about Party Yardy?
Hell no.
P80, get dirty, son.
Party Yardy probably had the first 2 rounds. Other than that, Mook had it.
Yo, Party Yardy, man. RIP. But yo, so only person you say is Lux that could have possibly beat Mook, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And that's not even a definite.
That's not even a definite. No, because Mickey Fax agrees that Mook won.
I mean, no. Listen,
Yes,
listen. I just know that Eddie is. We call you Dot Mob Eddie for a reason. And when it comes to Mook, I'm not even gonna argue Mook with you because we'll be on here for 3 hours because Eddie will defend Mook. You know what I'm saying? Yo, as a matter of fact, check out Eddie's other article. Where's the love? Where's the love? Anyway, man. So basically, all of us have a 2-1 Chilla with the exception of Eddie, who has a 2-1 DNA, and it's not even a contentious 2-1. I'm not even gonna argue with you because I get it. So for those out there watching, let us know how you feel. Who won the battle? The Chilla win, DNA win? And when you watch the battle, I'm going to ask you again like I did in the other video, what is it you look for and how would you break down the percentages? Because, Eddie just brought that up. I didn't do that last time. But, what is it you look for in the battle? And do you think that Chilla is like too deep with his bars? Because some people said that he went too far with it. I disagree, but some people, listen.
I disagree too. I think he needs to work on his pacing.
I think his bars would be better if you just read it.
If his
Damn.
So basically, what you're saying is he'd be a hell of a spoken word artist.
He'd be a hell of a writer.
like if his stage presence,
and that's not a diss. That's not a diss.
No,
It sounds like one, but okay.
No, he had stage. He was trying to perform in this battle. You seen the bald fist, the running back and forth on stage. He was trying to perform. His pacing is horrible.
But the second round was they was on. I'm saying, dog. When people on the stage is telling you, shut the hell up. How much longer are you going? I got like 16 more.
Hold on.
I know it got like 10.
But that's a big round.
You got Arsenal in your top 5. Cut it out.
Save it.
Wait a minute.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Hold up. Just because I got Arsenal in my top 5 does not mean I don't think the man goes overboard. I ain't saying nobody was a guy.
Hold up.
I ain't saying nobody was a guy. I ain't saying nobody was perfect.
To be continued.
All right, to be continued. You can chill right now on that.
Wow.
Last question before we get out of here, man, because and this has nothing at all to do with DNA and Chilla, but I gotta ask this for the people out there who are watching this video who've made it this far. Here's the thing. All of us, I could probably say all 5 of us are fans of SoulCon. So this is no diss. But Marlon says that SoulCon is a legend despite the fact that his resume isn't that strong. And he says he's a legend because Conceited ducked it. Now, I'm not getting into that.
I didn't say that's the only reason, though.
You guys, all right, the floor is yours.
Sarah Connor agrees with me. I just want to point that out.
What's that supposed to mean? So what?
I just want to point that out.
There were people who agreed with Hitler, right?
Bro.
Now listen, you're gonna tell me that's your opinion because someone agrees. People agree with Hitler as well, right?
Oh, here we go again.
I'm just saying.
Here we go again. I'm gonna start using that on you when you say, well, so and so agrees with what I'm gonna say. Yeah, people agree with Hitler too.
Can I ask you one question though?
Yeah.
Who has SoulCon actually beat?
Madness.
In my opinion.
In your opinion.
In my opinion, we discussed this. I think he beat Cortez.
Okay, who else?
Okay.
That's a documented loss, though. Go ahead, though.
I don't care what's
documented. You can have
There's plenty of...
Just go ahead. Cortez. He beat Cortez. He beat Cortez.
Fox.
Okay.
You asked me who he beat. You didn't say how good was...
Go ahead. Just go ahead. Keep
saying he ain't beat nobody.
Fox lost in life.
You know what?
No, I really want to know.
I'm done. No, I'm done.
Okay, let me guess. Cortez, Fox. You're going to say probably
Deacon Frost.
I'm done.
Yeah, nobody do.
I'm gonna say I'm done because no matter what answer I give, it's gonna be the wrong answer.
No,
I'm getting straight shade on this shit, and it's cool.
Hold up though.
It's cool.
No, I asked you for a whole different reason. I just want to know how much of his resume do you know.
I've already said I don't know his whole resume.
Kyrie, it doesn't matter. That doesn't
matter.
Not
whole. I'm just saying, but who? You only have the 2 wins he has in URL and Cortez.
I've seen over the course of me watching battle rap, and I'm not gonna front like I remember every battle I've ever seen, but I think I've seen about 5 SoulCon battles total.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. I'm gonna leave it alone. I just want to know what the people think.
He lost to Poe Rich. That's.
Hold up though. I'm not trying to slander the man. I'm a fan of his.
I'm a fan of SoulCon too. I think he has awesome music also.
Oh, his music is better than his battles. But all I'm saying is to call him a legend. and all this started. We were talking in the group about who's a legend, who's not, and he brought up. Soul
I got
Khan.
another reason. I got it. Here's another, and I know he wasn't, but Soul Khan was the first dude I saw battle somebody from England. That was my introduction to battles from London. Was
That
a
makes
Soul
him a
Khan
legend?
battle.
Did he win that battle?
Who did he battle in England?
I don't even remember who it was.
Oh, okay.
I don't even remember who it was. Like I've been watching battles.
Yo,
I'm not Kyrie. I'm not Encyclopedia Britannica battle rap.
No, but I get that. I just wanted to know, like, I understand, like, that you're a fan of his and you think he's dope, but the whole legend thing to me, that's why I'm just putting it out there. I'm not trying to slander you. I'm not trying to O'Shea you. I just want to put it out there to the people because this is a debate we've been having for a while that you called. And here's another thing. You said Soul Khan is a legend, but Conceited isn't. And I definitely don't get that one.
Because I don't like Conceited.
I mean, that's just personal. That's just personal.
I don't like Conceited.
All right, so you can admit.
Don't forget that he.
Why don't you like Conceited though?
He hates Hollow also.
Why don't I like Conceited?
Yeah.
First of all, I don't like niggas that
You
wear
don't like
skinny
midgets?
jeans.
Don't say midgets.
I don't like niggas that wear skinny jeans.
All right, man. Y'all going too far, man. Anyway, listen, man.
I guess you're not a Young Yell fan either.
All right, chill
He
real
just
quick.
he too damn metrosexual for me.
Yo, I'm about to
How
mute y'all
that?
dudes, man. For those out there watching, who won the battle? DNA Killer. How do you have it? Do you like bars? Do you like performance? And the last question I'm putting in this video, which has nothing to do with that battle, is Soul Khan a legend in battle rap? That's it. Let us know how you feel. Let us know if you disagree with us. I mean, I don't care if you disagree with us. We'll sit and argue with you. But these are all our opinions, so give us your opinion. At the end of the day, everybody has an opinion, right, Marlon? Even Hitler had an opinion. Anyway, as we always say, don't accept mediocrity. Steadfast in the war against ignorance. This is Operation Battle Rap. We'll see you chumps on top.
Kuwait is the war room with 5 nights at the round table. 5 Philly guys diversified and educated.